Coming to you live, it's the AutoHub show with Ian and Jeff. Here we go.
So what would your dealership feel like if your entire sales staff was literally on fire, your sales and service staff? They were nonstop all over social media, completely dominating your marketplace. They could do it in 30 days or less and then continue their education to do it for an entire 6 months or a year. You literally would completely take over the entire marketplace and no one would be able to compete with you. And that's what we can do for you. So when you're walking around your community, whether you're at local restaurants or you're going to the gym, if you don't want to be bothered, fine, you won't be bothered. But a lot of people will walk up to you and say, oh my God, I love your social media. Your staff is amazing. We love what you're doing in the community. We want to come buy a car from you. We want to get an oil change at your dealership. Your community is absolutely going to love you. And it doesn't matter what platform you're on. You could be on TikTok, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, all social media platforms. You will literally be all over the place. I've traveled all over North America. I've trained Toyota. I've trained Nissan. I've been to driving sales. I've been to Women in Auto. I get hired as a speaker for conferences at universities all over the country. And I can help change the trajectory of your dealership right now. If you click on the link, you can sign up for our webinar. It's live with me, and you'll learn the 7 strategies that you need at your dealership in order to see that success.
Hi, everyone. This is Paul Brobson, the CEO over at Trusted Sale. And if you don't know Larry Feldman at Career Changers, boy, are you missing out. Now, what are you missing, you might ask? Well, for starters, you're missing the world's best trainer. But seriously, what makes Larry a great trainer is how engaged he keeps his audience. I was at a store recently while Larry was conducting training. And let me tell you, nobody wanted to leave that room. I mean, even when they needed a bio break, they wanted to stick around and hear what Larry had to say. The great late Jim Valvano, who said, to me, there are 3 things everyone should try to do every day. Number 1 is laugh. Number 2 is think. Spend some time in thought every day. And number 3, you should have your emotions move you to tears. If you laugh, think, and cry, that's a heck of a day. Well, I can tell you, Larry's going to make you laugh. He's going to make you think. And yeah, every once in a while, he's going to make you shed a tear or two. But one thing I can say, it's a heck of a day when Larry comes to visit. But wait, there's more. There is? Yeah. Not only is Larry a great trainer, but he's also one hell of a recruiter. So if you need people in your dealership, I mean anyone, you need technicians, salespeople, managers, BDC agents, whatever you need, Larry can get you staffed right with the right people and do it fast.
Ways to improve. Every month we want to improve better on what we did the month before, maybe the year before. It's about how fast we can get the cars done with quality work to get it to the front line, because that's where we make our money. And the bottom line is the longer it takes, the more money you spend. We want to get it down as low as possible. Right now, like I said, we're in a great stage. We're at 4.5 days. In recon, we want to know how quickly we can get the cars out of the recon process and to their front line. The average days in recon, and then the time to line are the most important thing to get it. I'm Mike Burrell. I'm Service Director at JM Lexus.
Cool. Oh, this is Ian from Ian and Jeff AutoHub Show, and today we have Larry, one of our sponsors, also our good friends, subbing in for Jeff. Jeff couldn't make it, bro, so you later at SEMA 2023.
Oh, yes, we are. And man, with any possible permutation of car you can imagine this year, we've seen every color on it, the whole variation. We learned more about EVs than Elon Musk or but we're here with my two buddies, Dave and Ross. I'm the orchestra company about 12 years ago, so I do some ministry. One that really built on that platform over the years. Recently, I've had self-finding content, long years of artificial intelligence to inspire and but I think probably the most interesting thing that we've done
launched here at SEMA 2023. Well, we were always recognition. We generate a lot of content. So posted one, or let me interrupt you just for a second. Everywhere I go, being a trainer and a recruiter, I asked about retention. This gentleman is trying to push more words to get the retention by keeping your people. I mean, by the way, if anybody's from the SPCA, no analysts aren't free part. It's sad. I always love spending time with Larry because I know I'm going to get some great one-liners. So we're generating a lot of content on a platform. So we understand that businesses are having a hard time right now, especially coming out of COVID, really retaining employees. Employee retention is a big deal. Recruiting is a big deal. And one of the things that found lacking in this whole process is recognizing the lack. You know, there are a lot of businesses out there that are doing it with a manual way, and not very cost effective. So they're spending a lot of time, a lot of cycles, and they're very consistent in how they're recognizing employees, their socials, internally, et cetera. So they want to quickly generate and segment content, and we've created what we call employee recognition. What employee recognition does is it finds content about employee and opportunities for anniversary or promotions, when at the birthdays, etc.
They told me it makes you feel part of the week.
One similar way, it's we talk about Maslow's hierarchy of needs, right? And one of the top tiers is recognition. We all know that if you go to any dealer out there, we're getting a decent salary, right? But at the end of the day, what's the reason for me to stay? And they like to come in. I'd like to be recognized. One of the other things that we know is that a lot of businesses struggle with what's my code? And consumers like to do business where businesses that have a good, right? It's all about fit. Price is important, but at the end of the day, it's about fit. And this kind of helps a business establish their culture that someone cares about their employees. So the application does this in a fairly automated fashion and a regular fashion. So you have a cadence. You want to celebrate an employee once a week? You could do that. The system will recommend it is based on.
Excuse me. Sorry, I'm having trouble here. Like, why is it doing this?
It's recording. Don't worry about it. Just do it. Say about it. It's all good.
All right.
Sorry.
All right. So it's okay. I was going to stop and ask him about that. He's overdoing the medication. I must have did that. Was that on the customer? It was on the news. But, you have to watch the news to know, right? So basically, it businesses the opportunity to do this easy type of thing in more of an automated fashion. We have I tell you a story. We have a dealer, that was a long-time dealer. I did with at least in the day. They had a post on LinkedIn about one of their employees, and it was a great post and who called the dealer and said, "Hey, what platform did you use?" And he said, "Platform." He goes, "This took me like 2 days to do. My marketing manager's time, and I had to spend $800 for a graphic artist to build the frame for it." And what he's like, "If you guys are doing something here, I'm all in." And the message for him was that they value their experience, and they like to celebrate things like what they're volunteering for, an internal promotion, ASC certification, or other certifications. Someone getting their college degree.
Let me translate. What he's trying to say is it's all time effective. It usually like way more cost effective. All trusting is an order. Okay, it's not cheap. Their place. All the people he's flying in a leading neighborhood, put it on red, pick some others, and they're like, well, think of that. Oh, it's the water to feed.
That's well said. I have a question there. So let's just say a dealer does this, and obviously it's easy to get started. Do they actually possibly attract other employees who may see why not worry their employees?
Yeah, that's a great question. What hope is that business like or share with with their employee and ask them to share it into their social. What we do know is technicians. Thing out with technicians, I was a bad actually salespeople have sales appearance. Well, and if you know this is fine, and it's a great recruiting tool. But there's that's what it's all about. People are even using reviews when they're looking at being hired as a specific business. So I'm sort of looking at goodies they make them think of purchasers. Purchasing is a gift time, but now as a potential employer, what you want to know, larger potential employers. What do the customers think of that? Take it to the next step.
Their peers think
so. I'm peers to that.
So how does someone get started as well?
Well, if someone gets started, they can go to learn.SureCritic.com and can sign up for more information. One of our sales guys will reach out. We're in the expanded program too. Then obviously, you get a shirt. They stop on for
Thanks so much for taking the time and tell us more about us. Each and every that's needed and more importantly, innovative. Yeah, great to see you 2023.
Yeah, thanks, Ian. I really appreciate the opportunity. Larry, thank you. I should have put it.
Thanks, Larry, for summing up for Jeff. I know it would be jealous.
Of course, no problem. But they can tell.
Oh la la. What?
Thanks for joining us. It was a great show, and follow us anywhere you would like on your favorite podcast, on Facebook, on LinkedIn, and of course on our YouTube, or subscribe to our own channel.